Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are doing a little bit of recording. Obviously I don't have everything set up yet, but today we are doing some acoustic recording with some acoustic guitars and a vocal. Today we are working with someone who I haven't worked with in quite some time. We are working with one MarcDelGiudice of Morningside Lane. Before I did some demos of theirs when we were trying to do a whole trying to basically emulate the Wasting Light album from Foo Fighters, basically just a wall of analog sounding guitar tones and really just loud in your face rock. But since the band has evolved to more electronic, more pop based, and they started working with a producer who specializes in that type of stuff, their music talent level has skyrocketed to next levels of good. So today we're going to be a little more intimate, which is more sort of my thing. Simplicity, just a guitar player, his guitar plugged directly into the interface, and a vocal mic. So let's give you a tour of this setup. I have 1, 2, 3 panels up here. Before I get to the panels, I have my air conditioning running and a mover fan blowing the cold air in here because I want to make this room as cold as possible, because when we start recording, I'm going to have to turn the fans off. I'm going to have to turn everything off to get optimal recording levels, and I do not have central air. So that air conditioner is running at full blast, and this mover is blowing all the cold air into here to get this room as cold as possible so we can be comfortable. So that's why you hear that noise. I have 1, 2, 3 thick panels here. These are about, I'd say, 4 inches thick. Wooden frame with fiberglass in here. These panels here are basically to help protect any sort of reflection that the microphone may pick up. This guy's going to live right here to pick up any reflections from the kitchen. Well, it's not gonna block all the reflections because there's a big giant hole right here, but it's going to pick up enough where at the level of the vocal mic it's going to be effective. This guy here is basically going to help reflect anything that's coming off this wall here and going into the mic here. And this one is more so for decoration, but it's also to help with reflections. I have all my panels on the wall here, so I'm not worried about that wall. But this wall, I am in the process of remodeling everything, and this is just a whole lot of stuff that needs to get sorted out. So this is more so decorative, so you don't see this on camera, because we are doing some video. I'm going to have the single camera right here just shining on him, and I'm going to have my iPhone take a secondary camera right here, so it's going to shine right this way. And obviously I need the panel here to block that, or at least do some part in blocking it. That is the situation. That's the setup, and I gotta finish setting up here. Okay guys, we are all set up and ready to go. Let's show you what I'm working with here today. I'm gonna have Logic Pro all loaded up here on the computer, and the interface I'm using is a SSL2 Plus. I got this interface because, first off, it is bus powered by the computer, so there's no need for a power cord. I got this also because when you activate the 4K mode on this interface, it adds a lot of warmth and character to the signal, and I like that very much. And also, I love the big monitor knob. Before, I was using a Focusrite Claret 8 Pre, and it had 8 inputs that I almost never used, and I used it just for the tiny little, like this size monitor knob, and it was just taking up too much space on the desk. So I switched to this, and as you heard with my previous recording episode with the with Medicine to Hellfire, we recorded all the guitars using this. So, and it sounded great to me, and I'm gonna use it again. Also, I just love how little desk space it takes up. So that's the interface we're working with. Here's the microphone we're working with. His acoustic guitar is gonna go direct into the interface, so I'll have him go over his acoustic guitar the make and model when he gets here. It's going to plug into input 1. Input 2 is going to be this guy. This is a AKG C214. It's my go-to high end. This is basically the most expensive, most high quality and clean microphone I own. I use this for room mics for drums. I use this for acoustic guitar if I'm micing it, and I use this as my vocal mic. And like I said, it's going to input 2. I already have phantom power activated, and I have 2 headphone outputs. So this interface again is fantastic for situations just like this, and you'll hear the sound yourself. I have a pop filter right here, and basically what the goal is when recording vocals, with any other acoustic instrument, you can add elements to the room, the microphone, the character, and make basically any kind of sound you want. But for vocals, I like to have as clean of a sound as possible. The more dead the room and the surrounding is for the vocal, and the more silent the vocal mic is, the better it will be to mix. Now obviously today it's going to pick up the acoustic guitar, so I'm going to have to phase align that to make sure that's all being picked up clearly. Like I said, these panels here are going to help reflect anything that's coming off the wall right here into the vocal mic, and I have another panel here that's going to be blocking the entryway to the kitchen, so we won't get a lot of reflection from the kitchen. And these doors here are going to be shut. Again, I'm just letting cold air blow in through here, which honestly I'm still kind of sweaty because that air conditioner sucks. I got to replace that. But with vocals, for me, how I like to approach it, let's see, this is centered in a room, centered in the line of the camera. Yes, it is. How I like to approach, if I'm recording vocals, and let's say I'm performing, I like the pop filter because every singer loves to get as close to the mic as possible. So if the singer's going to be like right here on the pop filter, I want the pop filter to be a good fist length away from the microphone. And that is, to me, one of the best combinations to avoid the proximity effect, where you know, if you get like right next to the vocal mic, it'll be like super bassy and super low end in the signal. And if you get too far away, it's too thin and airy. So right here, for a good starting point, fist length away is perfect. And this, to me, works about 90% of the time. 9 times out of 10, this will do just fine. So we are all set. Let me get this mic just perfectly aligned in the center with the pop filter. There we go. And we are all set. The camera's going to be roughly right where my hand is because I have my wide angle lens on. And I'm going to have a close-up of him singing with my iPhone. So we're going to have a 2-camera setup. We're recording multi-track into Logic, and we're going to have a good time. And what's the model guitar that you have there? Like, what is it? Because people are going to want to know, like, what make and model it is.
M240E.
What is it?
It's a Guild M240E. Yeah.
And that's what's going to produce these really awesome tones today. All right, let's get your level check with that.
No matter what I do, I lose. Maybe I'm just in love. You might be the devil coming into my room to fix my attitude, to give me some kind of abuse. Well, I can self-destruct.
Okay, if you are ready to go,
Cool. This is my favorite song.
New song that you got, or new song, or song period that you have?
It's a new one, and it's my favorite one.
Nice.
Both. Okay. Just gotta the tempo. I tend to go fast on this one, so I gotta
Do you want me to put a click track on?
Oh, no.
Okay. Let me just make sure you're in...
It's my internal clock.
Just hold your head still. I'm going to make sure you're in focus. Cool. If you are ready to go, I am rolling on camera 2,
Excellent.
camera 1, and I am rolling. Good.
I'm starting again.
All good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Good to go.
1, 2, 3, 4. If I was a daydream, you'd be a nightmare, walking through life, looking to scare everyone away. Sun from the daylight hours, staring at the ceiling, and you can't help but feeling you're falling. Picture frames of summer days feel far away, and you see your face, you look so brave, it was just a phase. All alone in your thoughts, drinking wine after dark. Do you know who you are? All the things are gone now, the sun is coming up. So you took the day off. Do you feel a little lost when all your friends are gone?
And just like that, guys, we are all done. It really was that quick and painless. I think we were here for maybe less than an hour of actual recording. And this is Marc is a constant professional. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I worked with these guys when I literally just said to him before he left. Marc and Morningside Lane were, when I worked with them when we did demos in their old drummer's basement like years ago, like 2018, 2019, they were a band that's trying to be something. And like, they were good, but they were like starting to form their own identity, and they were starting to get a sound going for them. Now they are a band that is something, that has an identity and has a sound, and it's just a breath of fresh air. His guitar sounded fucking fantastic. I was so impressed with how this guitar sounds when I plug it in direct. Usually I would just mic it up, but it sounded so good when I plugged it in. I'm like, you know what? That saves one microphone input, and I get a clean signal. So that's great. He knows exactly how to sing correctly. He has great technique with getting his voice to sound good in the microphone. When he was, that third song, when he was doing his higher parts, like, ooh, I'm not even going to try to sing, but like when you saw what he was doing. He was inching back from the mic to just give it a little more air with that last vocal in that third song, which, by the way, the third song was my favorite. The song's called When All Your Friends Are Gone. I'm on a very dark, emo, I'm miserable type of music kick. I don't know why, but yeah, this was a fantastic little session on a Sunday afternoon. This was a breath of fresh air. I really loved doing this, and I love doing intimate acoustic stuff like this.
It's like raindrops on a Sunday morning that comes with no warning. Staring at the ceiling and you can't help but feeling you're falling. picture frames of summer days feel far away, and you see your face, you look so brave, it was just a phase. All alone in your thoughts, drinking wine after dark. Do you know who you are when all your friends are gone? Now the sun is coming up, so you took the day off. Do you feel a little lost when all your friends are gone? All your friends are gone. When all your friends are gone. Flowers by your window, all your pills are on the table for your moods. It's numbing all the feelings and burning all the bridges that lead to you. Time arrives, it passes by into foreign seas. Sometimes the only thing that's keeping you around is the memories. All alone in your thoughts, drinking wine after dark. Do you know who you are when all your friends are gone? Now the sun is coming up, so you took the day off. Do you feel a little lost when all your friends are gone? Never feel like you're enough. This is part of growing up. Is it hard for you to trust when all your friends are gone? Now the sun is coming up, never mind you're in a rush. Moving on no matter what, when all your friends are gone.